Joining us now is Zachary Collier. Congratulations on being named a top teen.
Thank you, Mr. Moreno. It means a lot.
Well, obviously a big honor. We want to learn about you. Can you share with us more about your school activities and what you're involved with?
Of course I can, sir. So, first and foremost, I'm involved in a lot of clubs at school. One of the very first clubs I joined was the Creative Writing Club back in freshman year. Me and my friends just love getting together there, shooting ideas off of each other, and just really getting the creative side out of a school, because we go to Arrowhead. We're a very STEM based, very focused on the academic side of school. So having that creative outlet was always very important for us.
Go ahead. Arrowhead is early college high school, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now more about your activities.
All right, so more recently, I have actually started a club of my own. That was in fall of 2021, this last semester. And so far it's taken off really well, and I'm surprised at how many people are involved in it. We're actually meeting today. It is the arm wrestling club. You may laugh, but it is, believe it or not, an international sport. And I fell in love with this over the summer, was introduced to it through some of my friends in the Boy Scouts of America, which I am very active in myself. And it has just taken off. I thought, hey, this is fun. I think more people should know about this sport. So why not make a club out of it at Arrowhead? And it's taken off. One of our members has actually created some equipment for us to competition standards. It's incredible. I could not be happier with this whole experience.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting, and congratulations on starting a new club. Let's talk about community. I'd like to hear from you. How are you involved in the community in giving back?
Well, first and foremost, as I mentioned, I'm in the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 64, one of the biggest troops in the city, and we do all kinds of service projects for the community. In fact, for Morningstar Methodist Church, earlier this year, we did a thing called Scouting for Food, which is where each of our scouts will go out into our local community, usually in our neighborhoods, and we'll set out flyers on people's doors asking them to donate whatever they can, canned foods, non-perishable goods, all things that we can then donate to the Morningstar Methodist Church, which is where our troop meets. And so we did that February 5th and February 11th, if I'm remembering my dates correctly. And we got something like 1,000 total items. It was absolutely incredible. We did this the year before when the world was still deep in quarantine, and we broke another record. So I'm always super giddy when I get to see people giving back. When I get to be part of that community involvement of helping the less fortunate.
Wow, that's very impressive. Let's talk about the future. What are your future plans?
So my future plans are I'm going to college for sure. It's been a hard decision choosing which college to go to. I've had multiple options. I applied to Rice University. Unfortunately, I didn't get in there. Texas Tech University in Lubbock, which is where my parents went and where a lot of my extended family, aunts and uncles went as well. But I have decided on New Mexico Tech. It is a smaller school up in Socorro, New Mexico, but it is amazing. It is a jewel in this tiny town. It's very STEM focused. Freshmen can get into research, and that was a big selling point for me. Was it's so hands-on, and everyone that comes out of this school, I just keep hearing such great things about. Like, we have a family friend who went to New Mexico Tech, and he says that he would pit his degree from New Mexico Tech against any Harvard graduate. It is that prestigious of an achievement to be graduating from this school. So I want to go there. I want to get a master's degree. I'm not quite sure what I want to study, but things like chemistry, biology, physics are all very impressive, and I love doing those subjects, so it'll likely be in one of those.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of opportunities await you for the future, Zachary. Thank you so much for taking the time and talking with us about being named a top teen, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Moreno. Thank you for having me.